is obviously it's the widest lens that they
Yeah, so
have.
when you saw it in IMAX, you would have seen every pore of David corn sweat, pouring corn sweat out of his face.
Yes, this is true. Pouring sweat.
Hey.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Why You Still Here, the show that we talk about all of the mysteries of the universe.
The Jason universe, that is.
But well, the story, Mark. What's funny though is I was not even going for that,
I
but
didn't think
it,
you
it
were, but
ended up
I
working
thought
out
it worked pretty
perfectly.
good.
It did. Yeah, the Jason universe, unfortunately, which anytime I say Jason universe, I just automatically do this. I'm like, I don't even try, and I'm just like, oh my God, the Jason universe. Anyway, so they released a short film that is also like a 15-minute long Angry Orchard commercial,
Yep.
and I have thoughts, and I'm gonna go through my thoughts.
Uh-huh.
Starting off, I kind of go back and forth, positive, negative, positive, negative. So I've heard some people talk some smack about the music, but I actually thought the music was okay. That was one of the things that stuck out to me, that it felt like it was very much true to like the original movies. Um, the composer of the original movies, his name escapes me at the moment, but it felt very much so like in that sort of universe of music, even though people are like, no, it's like Victor Miller owns the rights to that music now, so they're doing like a copyright free version, and I'm like, that it didn't really come off that way to me. I enjoyed the music. The acting sucks so bad that
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it to be good anyway. You already pre-warned me that the first 2 minutes, I think you said anyway, was like total garbage.
yeah.
Why did he choose me?
Jesus, Eve. Because you're a force of nature and you didn't run away.
Yeah, it's terrible. This one's another negative. Who cares? I did not like the fact that there was so few kills actually shown.
Yeah, it was
They
very off-screen PG-13 style where then they just go and cut to it. And I mean, we can hop into spoilers. It's 15 minutes long. Who gives a shit? But when he finally got like the boat motor, I was getting really excited for a really good kill, and then you get
Sure.
1 second of it, and
The
it looked like
camera,
it looked like it
it's
was
shaky. It's like Jason Bourne style. You can't really tell what's going on anymore.
Jason Bourne.
Anyway, yeah, because I wouldn't say I got excited, but I was like, oh, okay. I mean, this could be cool. And then the camera just started thrashing around, and it was just chaos and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on. This is shot like ass. Um, so yeah, they try to go like the Halloween route, and Jason is a lot of things, but Michael Myers is not one of them. You can do the off-screen kill with Michael Myers, for some of the kills.
Hmm.
Not with Jason. Not with Jason. Never Hike Alone. This is came to me immediately as I was watching it. Never Hike Alone is so much better. And it kills me because it's like, well, that's not licensed. That's not official. And this one is official. And so that one's great, and this one's awful. So that just disappointed me as I was watching. I just kept thinking about that.
Well, it's
They
pretty in
should
line, right?
have
Because anything Paramount tries to do with Jason is fucking abysmal. Minus the remake. We all like the remake, but it's
yeah,
been how many years, people? And they've done shit with this franchise, and the big comeback
24 years.
is an
Wrong!
collab
24 years.
15-minute short film.
14 years. 24 years. That would be terrible. Yeah. Right? For no, no, no. Wait,
2009, it'd be
16
15.
years.
16.
16. Yeah.
I clearly we can't count.
Math was never my strong suit, not even remotely. Um, so yeah, Never Hike Alone was better in every single way imaginable. So Vincent DeSanti, he's the guy that was behind Never Hike Alone. Not only did he like write and direct those three movies, but he played Jason in them as well.
Mm.
And they should have gone with him. Asked his expertise through all this because he has done it and done it well. And this guy, I wrote down his name, the director of this, Mike P. Nelson. No bueno, Mike P. Nelson, because that's my next bullet point here. It's shot like garbage. Usually, I'm like, I'll say that sort of like in jest, but I will always think in the back of my head, I'll be like, but I probably couldn't do that. No, I'm confident that I could deliver a better looking product than this. I'm confident of that.
I mean, I didn't go into it with high expectations, number one, or number two, expecting it to have production value. It's a short
I
film,
had
it's
no
Angry Orchard, it's
expectation.
Jason, but it does look amateur as fuck. And
And
it,
you
it
know
comes
how
it comes across as a Jason short film, which is what it is, but it's not licensed. You get what I'm saying?
hmm
Which I mean,
You
well, you
know,
just harped on it with how Never Hike Alone isn't licensed and it was better, but
substantially better, all three of them. And there is usually like this cringiness that comes with, a fan film. And I'm sorry, anybody out there I could be offending, every single Halloween fan film I have ever seen is cringy. It just
yeah.
is. And that comes from somebody who has made his own shitty Halloween fan films as a kid. Unfortunately, they don't exist anymore. I wish they did. It would be hilarious. And they usually have this kind of feel fan films do, and this has it in spades. The guy that played Jason, his name is Skylar White. I thought that he did an okay job, but he's not bulky enough. And
Yeah, he's not hulking whatsoever, and he just looks like he's a skinny ass Jason.
Yeah, it's stupid. It looks like a Halloween costume, like some type of cosplay, and not even just the terrible mask either. It's just all of it. I kept looking at his pants. It reminded me of Freddy versus Jason because Freddy versus Jason, like the way Jason looks in that is pretty cool, but then he just has these black pants. Like there's no
Yeah.
rips or anything, no rips, no tears, no
I mean, if
scuffs,
you
just pure
if you
black
remember
jeans.
if you remember correctly, when the first year I went like all out Halloween DIY, and my Jason dummy is like Freddy vs. Jason inspired. I ripped the
hmm
shit out of those black pants and put a whole bunch of weathering on it because they are just straight black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not a fan of that. It's funny though, what I originally wrote down, and this just goes along with how it was shot, I think. Originally, I wrote down that the guy that played him is too short. And then I looked it up and he's 6'5".
Oh, that's tall
So
as shit.
he's not too short at all. And so it's like,
So
okay,
again,
well, what's the
what you're saying is the
problem?
way it was shot.
Way it was shot and just he needs to be bulkier. It could be something as simple as, how Jason tends to have like a big neck and it's part of the mask.
Yeah.
It's called an under mask, and then they put the actual hockey mask on top of that. So it'd be like a latex under mask or a cowl like Batman. And that usually makes it so, the traps are much bigger. So that kind of makes them look bulkier, even if they're not, because Derek Mears is a very skinny, lanky guy. He was, Jason
He's the
in
remake,
the
Jason.
remake, and he looks incredible in that movie. I mean, he's one of my favorite Jasons of all time.
Hmm.
And he's very tall, but he's not super bulky. So I don't know. This thing kind of seemed like it wanted to be like the remake and just was failing at it miserably. The ending, in my opinion, sucks so bad. Like, I don't have any interest in what happens to other people when they die in Camp Crystal Lake. I don't care. You have another person that's like Jason. I don't care.
Uh-huh.
And then it ends before they even do what are they gonna do? Kiss? Like Jason's like, I have a girlfriend now. Like where was that ending going? They were walking at each other. Where was it going?
You have to use your imagination.
I don't know. Like I couldn't figure out like, are they teaming up? Is it like like are they gonna fight each other? Or what? Or are they gonna kiss? What's happening here? It was just so stupid. And it's like the way it's set up is like you're supposed to be like, oh, she's been dead the whole time since the late. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I just don't care. I feel like Brad with Superman. Like,
The
what part did you fall asleep at? I don't care.
whole thing.
Exactly. The last thing I wanted to bring up is that once it cuts to black and then it shows Jason universe and it literally goes J J J son son son. They did that in Jason Takes Manhattan.
They're harkening back to one of the best of the franchise.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That made me roll my eyes when that happened. So that was good. So tell me your thoughts.
I didn't like hate it. I did have some enjoyment of at least seeing something Jason related that's official. I mean, we goof on Friday the 13th all the time. We've done it in the video. It's it's just it's low-hanging fruit and it's kind of easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's never been the strongest franchise in my mind for horror, and if it's your thing, that's totally fine. I don't care. It helps make the world go round. He's an icon. He took the place when Michael didn't, but we don't live in that time period anymore. And Jason hasn't, the Jason universe, Paramount hasn't done anything good since the remake. And before that, it was Freddy versus Jason. And before that, what the hell did you have? You know what I mean? So I think since it was bought by Blumhouse, right? Friday the 13th.
no, it's like A24 has the rights to the
Okay.
TV show. And then Horror Inc. has the rights for movies.
I think that if you put this movie into like a boardroom as a proof of concept, it's it's entertaining, it's fine. Like you can take some ideas and actually develop them because with something that's 15 minutes, you're not going to give too much of a shit about character development or like plot or anything. You're really just there to see the kills, which they didn't deliver on.
No,
But it just it was modern, it was Jason. It kind of gave me hope for like a good Jason movie to come out and it really inspired me to watch the remake after watching that because that was what it reminded me of, but the
sure.
remake just did it so much better. It's a feature length film, what have you, but
Yeah, the beginning of the remake where you think these are the main characters and he
and then you
kills
get
them
the fake out.
all and he does that within the time span of like, you know, 5 minutes. He's like killing them all. So it reminded me of that, except not done well. The remake did
Yeah.
that very well. This did not. And it just like simple things too, like Jason's nails, something just so simple. Like you make those things look black and dirty, and they just looked clean. Just like his actual costume itself. It's just too clean and just too cosplay-ish.
I feel like people were kind of hyping this up, a lot of the Jason fans, and it's been in my YouTube algorithm for the last month since this got announced. And I was expecting a little bit more, and I watched one review of this beforehand, and I guess not many people care too much about it.
There's some people that like it and some people that dislike it. I think more people dislike it, but I watched two reviews of it, and one of them pointed out something that I noticed, but I wouldn't have even thought about mentioning. Finding this video is really difficult. Like you have
Yeah,
to search hard on YouTube for it. YouTube is not pushing this thing forward.
First off, let's go find the video. And here we are on the old YouTube. Let's look for Sweet Revenge, and it's not there, or there, or there,
There's a trailer.
or there.
There's a teaser.
There's a teaser. There's some reviews. Where is this thing?
It's just crazy what comes up though is reviews for it, trailers for it, shorts for it, and that's it. That's
which
all you get.
reviews for this as the first thing you see are not what you want in your results.
No, especially, yeah, exactly right, when there's such negative reviews. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I agree. In conclusion, I am happy to see something Friday the 13th related regardless. There was also a photo they released as well from the TV show, which is cool, of Linda Cardellini as Mrs. Voorhees. As far as I know, that's
Very
the only
cool.
thing they released. And the
We'll
kid
put
they
it up here.
cast as young Jason is also good casting choice. I like that. So I like seeing Friday the 13th stuff, but this is not it. Like this we deserve better, you know?
Yeah, yeah, we do. But like I said, for my final thoughts, watching it, did make me want to watch the remake. It did make me think of why I do enjoy
Yeah.
Jason and Friday the 13th. I did like some like the apple slicer that was cool, like the boat thing. It did give me that kind of like Michael Myers vibe of just using what's around. And he did seem a little bit more like methodical, which isn't too much of Jason. But I it was entertaining for what it was worth. Not that it was a masterpiece, but I do hope to see a better version of that in the future. I
Can
do want to
you
see Jason in theaters.
can you
Yes.
imagine though, like an hour and a half version of that?
No.
Because I'd be so disappointed.
Not with the same actors or directors or
Exactly.
director, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You
So
can
I'm
take the idea,
sorry,
get rid of the
Mike
weird
P.
zombie pet
Nelson.
cemetery thing going on, but
True. I'm sorry, Mike P. Nelson, but
you
I
gave it the
hope
old
you're
college
not
try.
directing the movie. I really hope you're not. And yeah. I mean, it has some moments of looking good, like here and there, like cinematography wise. Moments. Unfortunately, that's all. It's hard
Yeah.
to be positive about it. But at the end of the day, it's only a short film, so I
Yeah, that's
can't
why I'm
get
not gonna
too angry about it.
yeah, that's why I'm gonna give it like four more mercy points than I would have, if you hadn't.
Yeah.
But
I do want to know some things about it, though. If anybody's watching this knows this stuff, let us know. What was the budget for this? Because if it was more than $50,000, they got ripped
I have some
off.
questions.
I have many questions. Is this a money laundering operation? Or, like, I need to know. Um, and how long did this take to shoot?
If it took more than
Because,
3 weeks, then that's
oh my
completely
God, three
inexcusable.
weeks. You can shoot a
The
movie in 3 weeks.
the original
I was going to
Halloween.
say if it's more than 3 days, it's too much. In reality, it probably was a week, but if it was more than that, I'm starting to think that this is a money laundering operation yet again. So anyway, it's we could go on and on about it, but there's no point. And it's a 13 minute with, you know,
Yeah, we
plus two
spent more
minute credits.
like everybody else on YouTube spent more talking about the
Yeah, the
short
reviews
than
are
how,
always longer.
yeah.
Crazy. So yeah. Anyway, did you guys like it? Let us know. Comment down below. Tell us all your thoughts and feelings. Did you feel like us? Were you disappointed with it? Were you sort of like on the fence about it? Is this what you envision for the future of Friday the 13th? Is this like exactly what you were looking for? You're like, yes. The one thing that does make me on the verge of going into like rant territory is the fact that they're talking about the fact like this Jason, square-eyed, old square eyes
Aviator
back
shades.
there, is gonna be the Jason across all properties, right? So he's gonna look exactly like he looks in the short film. So keeping that in mind, I'm like, I really don't like that.
Nobody does. Not one person. Not one person has
So,
said it. So
so that makes me scared, but hopefully they listen to the negative critiques, they take it in, and then they do something about it. But I'm not going to hold my
I don't
breath
anticipate
because
that.
they heard a lot of critiques when they released those AI generated images, that supposedly Greg Nicotero did. Greg Nicotero is a phenomenal special effects artist. There's no way in hell he did that. No way in hell. Um, so I don't know. They must have just paid money to use his name or something. People were very disappointed at that time. So they had time to change it before shooting this short film, unless they did
Hey,
it
they did
right
it. They
away.
did it for Sonic for half a movie that was made.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. So that's how we need to be. That was Paramount, right?
Yes, yes, it was.
Yeah, so take a page from that book and give us what we want, you know, and then we'll see what the next thing is. I don't know. Is it the TV show? Is it going to be something else? Is this going to be like a thing? Like this one was Angry Orchard, and like the next thing is going to be like Mountain Dew, and then like the next short film is Doritos. Can you imagine?
I can see it. That's the Jason universe, just food
That's the
products.
Jason universe. Is they never produce a movie or anything? I guess they're doing a video game. I don't know.
Yeah, they're doing a single player video game too. They're doing two video games.
What's the other one? Single player and what?
Another asymmetrical horror game.
Oh, really? Eh. I enjoyed the first one, but I guess they can't because of rights issues and stuff, but they should have just
Hmm.
added on to that game. Anyway, let's find out what answer everybody's most important burning questions of the night. How big is that hockey mask behind you? Why does it look so tiny?
Because it is.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little light up thing. There's no batteries in it, but if you
Oh, I
want it,
know
like,
exactly what this thing is. That's fun.
yeah,
Grab a
definitely
Sharpie to
not
make
bought at
the
Spirit
eyes
Halloween.
square. It's inaccurate. They added like weird things too to the mask. I noticed they gave it like wrinkles and stuff. Like when you look at it closely, you can see like eye wrinkles. Not this, but on the mask in the short.
Hey, it's to give him
That
some
was
humanity
weird.
from a distance.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everybody. What did you think about it? Let us know down below, and we will see you next time. J J J Sun Sun Sun.